Welcome to Massage Practice Insider. My name is Eleanor. My pronouns are she, her, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about active listening. So one of the biggest compliments that I have from my clients is the fact that they love that I listen to what they're wanting from that massage session and that they feel like I'm really hearing them. It is something that I have had mentioned to me several times from several different clients, especially those that are coming from other therapists. So I thought I would give you guys 6 tips today on active listening and how you can do that better within your practice. So tip 1, face them and make eye contact with your clients. By facing your clients and making eye contact, you're actually showing the client that you are listening to them. Think about when someone's talking to you. If they are looking down, they're always looking around, they're not looking straight at you. This makes you feel like they are not listening to you. So do this for your clients. Make sure you keep that eye contact and that you face them. It will make them feel a little bit more like you are actually paying attention to what their thoughts are. Number 2, watch for posture and nonverbal signals. So especially when we're talking to a client about what they're looking for in a massage session, look at their posture. See if you can do a quick postural analysis on them, and that may vilify what they're saying and saying, okay, I'm looking for a specific kind of work. It gives you a better idea as to where to work to help those clients meet their goals. So if you have a client who comes in and they're talking all the time about how much back pain that they're in, and what you notice is that they have that rounded shoulder posture, you know that also this area is somewhere where you need to work in order for them to get the back relief that they are looking for. So looking at these nonverbal cues and looking at their posture, it allows you to better assess where to work and better assess to see how you can meet those clients' goals. Number 3, show them that you're listening by using nonverbal cues as well as verbal cues yourself. Now, this does not mean interrupting the client, but it could be as simple as shaking your head, being like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. And saying okay or wow, making the right facial expressions in relationship to what they're telling you. This gives you something to do as you are listening to the client, not trying to think about what you're going to say or how to react to what the client's telling you, but like, okay, I got you. And that way you're intaking that information. The other thing that it's going to do is it's going to show the client that you are still actively participating in the conversation, even though they're the ones doing most of the talking. Number 4, don't interrupt your client. Now, while they're talking to you about what they're looking for in the massage session, don't interrupt them and by making an assumption that you know what they're going to tell you. We don't want to make the assumption of where they're hurting, where they're feeling pain, or why they're feeling that pain. Now, the exception to this rule is if they're giving you a life story and you need to get them on your table, then you can say, okay, you know what, we can continue this conversation as soon as we get you on the table, but let's get you started in your session. There's ways to interrupt a client without being rude. Number 5, ask follow-up questions when they get done telling you what they're looking for. This could be like, what kind of injury did you get? What areas are you wanting me to focus on? What kind of pressure are you looking for? What's your goals for this session? That's my favorite one. What are your goals for this session? What can I help you with? If they tell you that they are experiencing back pain, you can ask questions such as, when did you notice this first started? What, are there any injuries that this may have stemmed from? Did something cause this to happen? These are the kind of questions that you want to ask in order for a client for you to be able to better help a client. And number 6, you want to reiterate what the client told you that they're expecting within that session. This allows you to help to meet those expectations. So if you have a client who came in and tells you that they're really looking to relax, but they have a lot of tension in their shoulders and their neck, and they get these headaches, and they just want to be able to go outside and play with their kids and not come home at the end of the day with these really big headaches caused because they're always at their computer desk. Then your reiteration could be like, okay, so you're looking for a full body today, or you're looking for upper body only? Follow-up question. Then you say, okay, you're looking for a full body massage session today, and you want a little extra focus on your neck and your shoulders to get all of this to open up so we can maybe stop and prevent some of those headaches, correct? That way, their goals for the session are met. If you're like me and active listening is difficult for you, you have to try to train your brain in order to kind of shut off while you're actively listening. Now, in order to do this, I do have a game for you that you can play that's going to help with this. So you need another person. It can be another massage therapist, or it can be just somebody that's willing to do this with you. And you label yourselves person A and person B. Now you're going to set a timer anywhere between 90 seconds and 3 minutes, just depending on where you are at playing this game. I always start off at 3 minutes, because if you have to shorten the time, then you can shorten the time. So you have 3 minutes set on this timer, and person A starts talking, and it doesn't matter what person A is talking about. They can be talking about the movie that they went and saw last night. They could be talking about the baseball game that was the other day. They can be reciting poetry. They can tell you a story. They can tell you a life experience, as long as there is context to whatever they're saying. Now, person B is listening through this time frame. 3 minutes is a very long time to not talk, especially if you are like me, but no sound is to come out of your mouth. Now you can you can do the nonverbal listening cues, like shaking your head, and thinking, oh, I got this. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're not making any noise as person B. You're not speaking at all. Now, at the end of 3 minutes, person B will then paraphrase or reiterate whatever person A told them. If you notice that your brain starts to wander after a short amount of time, you want to reduce how much time person A is speaking, because you want to kind of start off where it's a slight challenge, but not so challenging that your brain completely goes off the rails. So you're training your listening to last for longer periods of time. Now, once you've had person A talk and person B respond, then you switch roles. Person B will talk for 3 minutes and person A will listen and then reiterate. Again, you can shorten this down, and this may look like person A talking about a movie that they saw last night and how it was great and it was wonderful, and these are the stars, this is who is in it, this was the plot line, this is what I loved about it. And then the other person can then just come in and say, okay, this is the movie you saw, this is what you loved about, this is the best thing about the movie that you said, and this is who was in it, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you want to really make this towards goals for massage therapy, what you do is you discuss with, say, hey, a friend, can you come in and can you do this with me? And do an interview like you're going to be doing a pre-session interview with a client. That way you can start to really get into the groove of what questions should I be asking, what kind of massages are they looking for, and getting into the groove of that massage practice. So thank you guys so much for watching. If these tips helped you out, please hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a good day.